Frost fans, in the video is I actually want to talk to you guys about the brand new mystery tier coming up next month, guys. But guys, we're gonna have a brand new tier coming out. It's gonna be pretty insane though, guys. And guys, it comes out here soon, which will be pretty crazy. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like, guys, know whenever I post a video. Come on, baby, come on, 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 come on, baby, come on. Guys, go check out Paul on SuperCard. He's a fantastic guy. He's an awesome SuperCard player. Here's his card. Here's his card. Here's his card. Array perfect 10, dude. Keep the fantastic work, dude. Keep being awesome. Here's his team as well. If you guys said, check it out. And guys, with this actual new mystery tier, guys, the brand new tier after Valor and WrestleMania, because these tiers are like flying fast. These tiers are going pretty fast. Guys, the next new tier coming up here soon. It's actually gonna be pretty cool because I just want to give you guys maybe like an exact date on the exact date onto it, and maybe give you guys some tier ideas of what like the next new tier is probably gonna be called. And like with everything that's been going on, I think like maybe the next new tier could be called like maybe the Ruthless Aggression era, maybe like the Farewell Tour tier. Well, yeah, pretty much with the Ruthless Aggression tier, the Farewell Tour tier, maybe about John Cena, maybe even the Triple H, maybe like the Hall of Fame, you know, like they could also call it the Hall of Fame tier, maybe with all the different legends going to the Hall of Fame, you know, doing Hall of Fame matches. They could even do it the Cerebral Assassin tier. I mean, as I said, there's a lot of different like names they could do. And also, guys, remember with the actual last tier that they brought out a while back, which was pretty much after the WrestleMania 40 tier, it was Enigma tier. And guys, keep in mind, this was also when they started to do like bigger stuff for the cards. This is actually the design of the tier. It actually looks really cool. I love the gems and I love the purple, the gold. It looks really nice. Definitely a really good design for it. And then they also brought out they also brought out the Street Fighter cards. This is the Akuma one, so maybe they might even bring out maybe some more like combinations of like different games and stuff. Maybe with like, instead of like Street Fighter, they could do like Mortal Kombat or TMNT, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, they could do like, you know, anime. They could do a bunch of other really cool stuff. There are some cards I wasn't really a big fan of, but yeah, I love these Street Fighter cards. If you guys want SuperCard to do the Street Fighter cards, again, let me know in the comments, and let me know how you guys thought about during the Enigma tier with the Street Fighters. But guys, keep in mind, this is when they did all this. And also, keep in mind, also Halloween is also going to be coming up during this tier as well, probably. So we also have that coming up as well, because one of the first holidays to come up is going to be Halloween, I believe. And then after that, it will be Christmas. Well, it'll be Thanksgiving, then it'll be Christmas, and yeah. Like I said, these are all the different cards. And you said there was a lot of different stuff, and I believe during the Enigma tier, it lasts for about probably like 2 months or so, right? And then because after that it was the SummerSlam. Because after that it was the SummerSlam tier, which was after the Enigma tier. And the thing during the SummerSlam tier, as you guys see, these were these old school like dragon. It was like Dungeons and Dragons. That's basically what it was. And then they brought out some really cool limiteds and other cool stuff. There was some really cool stuff that they did. They also brought out the M. Bison cards, which is still like probably one of the cool cards. This was actually the last Street Fighter card they brought out. I hope they do more. Like I said, there's a lot of big stuff they can do with this. And keep in mind though, guys, with the new tier coming out, and so I think after the WrestleMania tier, I think it's probably going to be called maybe the Ruthless Aggression era tier. Let me know if you guys have any really cool name ideas in the comments. And guys, keep in mind, after SummerSlam, we're going to have another tier, which was Inferno. And then after that, we're going to have Season 12. Remember, for the Season 11, we had 5 tiers. We had Metal, Inc., Invasion, Pharaoh, and Legion. Those were the 5 tiers. I like that they do that because remember, the more tiers you bring out, the longer it takes. And then the longer it takes, you know, then they'll have all that time to make more tiers. And the reason I think they brought out 2 tiers, like Valor and WrestleMania, is so then they could bring out tiers quicker. So they could actually, it would actually take a while, so then they can take their time and make even more tiers, you know what I mean, so everyone can play them and stuff. And like I said, the reason why I was still thinking, like after they made the dual tier, I wonder why they made Valor. Well, because it was during the it was during the WrestleMania time. So it was pretty much the road to WrestleMania. So then they did the old school WrestleMania Legends, and then it was the WrestleMania 41. And during this time, it was during the WrestleMania type stuff. It was John Cena going to go for a 17 title win. So that's why they probably also did it, you know. And plus inducting a lot more big legends, because they always induct legends during WrestleMania, which is once a year. So, which is pretty cool though, guys. But guys, also to give you guys the exact date of whenever the new tier comes out. If I had to actually make an estimate of whenever it comes out, it should be coming out next month, because next month is going to be June and then July. And then pretty much if I had to make a guess of the exact date for the tier, it should have an exclamation point on it for the exact date. And as you guys know, pretty much every single tier that usually comes out before like the road to WrestleMania tier type stuff usually comes out between like Wednesday or Friday. That's usually the date or time. Now whenever the Enigma tier came out, I believe it came out during June or July, which should be right around the time. And if I had to make a guess on that, it should be coming out Wednesday. And if you guys actually look, so there's 31 days this month. So the first will be on a Sunday, then they'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday will be on the 4th, and then they'll do 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So it's either going to be the 4th or the 11th between probably whenever they're going to have the new tiers. So it's probably going to be within the first 3 weeks of it that they're going to have like the brand new tier, which would be pretty cool. But like I said, it's either going to be June or July. But like I said, if it's not going to be June, it should be definitely July, which we know. And then pretty much because SummerSlam comes out, I believe in like 2 months. And then like I said, they're going to have this tier go on for a while. Then they're going to have a bunch of big events going on, and maybe even like a big John Cena event, maybe like a Street Fighter event, maybe like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event, maybe like Mortal Kombat. You know, because SuperCard's going to be doing like a lot of the collaborations and stuff. And then we should also have like Halloween going on. Then after that, Thanksgiving, Christmas. We're going to have a bunch of big stuff going on. But guys, in the meantime though, as you guys can see, SuperCard switched out a lot of the stuff on the calendar. They switched out the actual Jordan Grace. So what they did, so the Jordan Grace was on the 28th. They switched the 21st. So normally the All Ego all the time, and a new Ethan Page special edition was on the 21st. So they moved it to the 28th. So something's telling me that this event or card is probably going to last for at least probably right around 2 weeks. So if it's not going to be a Wednesday, like these 2 Wednesdays between the 4th or the 11th, it's probably going to be on the 18th. So that's my guess. So it's either going to be the 4th, 11th, or the 18th for the actual next new tier. So like I said, it's either going to be June or it's probably between pretty much between June 4, June 11th, or June 18th, or it's either going to be July. But like I said, during July is May, June, July, and then pretty much June, July, August, September, October, November. As I said, guys, we're also coming up between Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, as you guys know. So we're starting to get back into the groove of the holiday. So we're almost there. And guys, we also have football going on as well. We also have the basketball playoffs going on. Just letting you guys know that, because it's sports stuff. I like watching sports, which is fun. But like I said though, guys, and as you guys see, they also switched out the flash events. So it looks like it's not. It looks like it's not going to be Giants and Ring Domination. It's going to be Giants. It's going to be Giants and Leeds and Road to Glory. And then for the single event, it's going to be Ring Domination. So pretty much, and as you guys can see, why are they having a lot more flash events? Because as you guys know, if you guys didn't notice, they had one Valor event card, one WrestleMania event cards, which the first one was Crush for the Valor. Then they had Dragon Lee for the WrestleMania. But now they're having a flash for the Giants for the WrestleMania. Then after this one should be Ring Domination, and then should be another one, which should be War Games, I'm guessing. And then so we only have a few more so we're gonna have a few more event cards, and that's it. Like I said, we're getting closer to the next tier. So if I had to make my assumptions on it, or like my guess on it, the next new tier should be next month. Should be on June, which should be the 4th, 11th, or the 18th. Should be within those 3 days. The first 3 weeks of it, which would be pretty cool, guys. But like I said, because the Valor and WrestleMania tier has been going on, this is the second month of it. So, and guys, pretty much what they're doing, because tomorrow is the spring event, the spring fusions, because it's spring and summer going on right now. And guys, we're also going to start to get back into the cold of the stuff, so because Christmas and stuff. And then we also have the WrestleMania fusions, because normally whenever WrestleMania fusions and the flash events usually come out, that usually means we're getting closer to the next tier. And then, like I said, because then SuperCard's been switching a lot of stuff around. Yep. So then we have the all ego all the time and the new Ethan Page. So we still got to figure that out. But like I said, SuperCard's also going to probably start giving us some more info and stuff on what the new cards will look like, and also what to expect for the new tier, like for the new tier to come out and stuff. And like I said though, guys, I think with this tier, it's probably, I don't think it's just going to be one. It's probably just going to be one tier. I don't think it's going to be double tier like they did with this one. This is the exact date for the brand new mystery tier, and maybe some ideas of what you guys think the new tier is going to be called. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But like I said though, guys, if you guys are excited for the brand new tier, let me know. And let me know if you guys have some really cool ideas of what big events SuperCard's going to be bringing out for the next new tier. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like, guys know whenever I post a video. Peace, guys. Love it.